And that was all, they set all these guys, like evolutionists, up to basically destroy the validity of the Bible any way that they possibly can.
Oh, of course, like Darwin theory.
Yeah, well, he renounced that on his deathbed.
And he renounced that, He actually believed in creationism.
Yeah, he denounced that on his deathbed.
That's right. Yeah, he believed in the Bible and the way the Lord created it. Yahweh Shai created it through the commandment of the Most High.
Yeah, but he's a devil anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's right.
So, but he can't repent anyway.
Repent on your dying last breath.
Well, he's an Edomite.
Yeah,
he can't repent anyway.
He's an Edomite. There's no salvation for Esau.
No salvation for the other nations.
Oh, yeah.
Only people that are going to be delivered in them chariots are the 12 tribes of Israel, the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel.
So how do you know if you're Edomite or not?
By his spirit.
By his spirit.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't be concerned if you're an Edomite or not. You should be concerned if you're an Israelite or not. That's the point.
Yeah, let me say this.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about, but I'm just saying, like, how do you? Because I don't want to fall into that category.
Well, here's the thing, man. Satan, once you find out about the truth, Satan's going to mess with your mind, try to convince you that you're not an Israelite, all right? So,
I'm going to tell you to curse God.
Yeah, it's going to tell you to do all wicked things, man. So you just got to prepare your mind. And the way you do that is you stay within the scriptures, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's the
study to show thyself approved.
That's the one thing that I do recognize. It's like when I'm being distracted, or because it always happens at the same time, never fails. Whenever I'm getting back into my Bible, reading, and carrying my Bible with me everywhere I go, I'm always being like distracted and bothered by, you know, whether it's people saying, you know, you're going to hell or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? Loud vehicles, stuff like that.
Well, hell was slavery for Esau. That's what hell is. Right? That's not a place where you burn up forever.
Wait, what do you?
Hell. Hell is not a place of eternal fire.
Right. What is?
Hell is slavery.
But now it's like
slavery for Esau.
Yeah, slavery for the other nations, because the other nations is going to slavery under Israel.
That's right.
Oh, does that tie into the martial law? What you talking about?
Not really, but it's not. No, it doesn't tie into it. That's a different subject. But when the hell was two different types. The hellfire that the Lord was referring to Babylon being destroyed. The scriptures say that the death in hell were cast into the lake of fire. Okay, so if the lake of fire is hell and the hell is hell, how can you cast hell into hell? Okay, death is referring to our bodies, the weak condition of our bodies. Okay.
Yeah, there's different, like the brothers getting to. There's different types of hell. Okay. Basically, you have a condition of hell, like Israel. We're still in hell because we're in captivity, underneath our enemies. Then you got the Hebrew word, I believe it's shawal. I'm correct, it's shawal, which means your death in your grave. Okay, that's another type of hell. But as far as there being a place burning forever and ever and ever and ever, that don't exist, man. That's something that Esau came up with.
That's Greek mythology.
Yeah, that's BS, man. That's
Hades,
BS.
Tartarus.
That's all BS.
That's where hell came from. It actually came from.
But there is going to be hellfire, but that's going to be when America's lit up via them nuclear missiles.
That's the hellfire.
Now, for those who are not chosen or elected
of our nation,
where do they go in the afterlife? Do they just?
They go in the spirit world.
Yeah, they go in the spirit world.
They're going to be reborn through the elect.
The reincarnation.
They're going to be reborn through the elect. Because the scriptures say that all Israel is going to be saved.
Yep.
Right. That's what the scriptures say. Get that. Get all Israel is going to be saved first.
Romans.
Yeah. All Israel is going to be saved. But only the elect of Israel is going to be saved on this side. And this is all the nations going into slavery. Revelation 13:9, Isaiah 49:23, Isaiah 14:2, Isaiah 45:14. All these scriptures describe the nations going into slavery.
That's right.
So how can hell exist in this eternal flame if all the nations are going into slavery under Israel? He represents us, Israelites. And he represents the so-called white man, Arabs, Chinese, Japanese, everybody else. Ruling with a rod of iron. He represents rulership and putting hell on the other nations. Everything that the so-called white man did to us, we're going to do back to them and the other nations. All right, all Israel saved first.
Yeah, this is Romans chapter 11, verse
all 12 tribes.
26.
So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Romans 11:26. And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written. It shall come out of Zion and deliver, and shall return away ungodliness from Jacob.
Now, how is he going to do that? He's going to turn ungodliness away from the elect first. And the ones that don't get it, give me 14:2.
Isaiah?
No, Zechariah. Not 14:2. The two parts.
Oh, yeah, shall die,
That's
now, the ones
Zechariah
that don't
13.
receive the commandments,
Zechariah 13.
they're going to die in the hellfire. okay? But their spirit is going to go up to the spirit world, okay? And they're going to be reborn through the elect who got delivered in the chariots of Israel. And that's how all Israel is going to be saved.
So is that like a second chance to get a do-over and
Well,
try to do
you
right?
can say that, but in the kingdom, we're all going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not going to really have a choice. You ain't ready to go off.
That's right.
So wait, I'm confused because those who don't follow the commandments,
They're
going to
be
die in
saved.
hellfire.
Yeah.
They're going to go in the spirit world and still be saved anyway?
Well, they'll come back, but they're going to be on a lower level. Like guys like Jay-Z who are not looking even
They're
nowhere
going
near
to come back in the flesh.
Yeah.
The kingdom is it's not a spiritual kingdom. We're going to be in the flesh. We're going to be having sex and having children.
Yeah, it's going to be a kingdom on the earth.
So
Does that tie into the part where it says the meek will inherit the earth?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
but the meek are specifically Israelites.
That's right.
Not everybody. Just
kingdom's
because
gonna be
you're a
on the
nice
earth.
guy doesn't mean because you're nice. It's referring to the Israelites. The meek shall inherit the earth.
But yeah, like I said, like you're gonna get a reward for being in this truth. Like don't think, well, the people that are just walking up and down the street that are gonna be destroyed are gonna be on the same level as those that continued in the faith to the
In
end.
the kingdom, we're going to be exalted.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're gonna have
shine
the
like the
best.
sun.
Yeah, we're gonna
Shine
have
like the sun.
we'll have the powers. We'll have. I mean, they're gonna these other
They're going to be rich and
yeah.
sitting on thrones.
They're gonna
the
be
wicked ones.
They're gonna be
but-
kings and everything, but they ain't gonna be on the level as those that were devoted, okay, and stay to the end. And that's what our job is. Our job is to stay unto the end so we can receive that reward. Because
Yeah,
the Lord said that He said we can get it about how I forsake everything. I forsake homes. He said in the kingdom you're gonna receive.
Yeah, we read that.
$100-fold.
Yeah, come,
Oh,
read
we
that.
read
Yeah,
that. Okay.
Yeah, but then you're going to go through a lot of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this
that's
thing's about,
You're going to
man.
be saved.
And that's why a lot of people.
But
That's
you're
why.
gonna go through a lot of
Yeah.
hell.
That's why a lot of people don't want to go through
diseases,
that.
starvation. You see your woman get taken from you. Your parents killed.
That's why a lot of people. That's why a lot of people are walking up and down here and they don't want to.
Well, hey, that's why the scriptures say what? He that findeth his life shall lose it.
Yeah, I actually had one of my friends in the world. Actually, I told him that. And he said, "Well, it don't matter if I keep the commandments. Then I'm gonna be saved anyway."
Yeah.
I said, "Look, all right,
Yeah, but you're gonna have to be tortured.
You're gonna be tortured.
Yeah, you're gonna be tortured. You're gonna go through hell, man.
Well, you can do whatever you want to do. Go ahead. But we telling you, there's consequences and repercussions.
you're gonna be tormented,
And in the
yeah.
and in the
But you're gonna
kingdom,
be saved, though.
and in the kingdom, you're gonna like know that person was going. I mean, he's still gonna be, in the right spirit and following the commandments 100%
In the kingdom.
in the kingdom. But you're gonna know that he was wicked. He's gonna know in his own mind.
He's gonna be regretful.
Yeah, in his own mind, he's gonna know that hey, I fucked up, and I wasn't adhering. And
But in the kingdom, all the Israelites are gonna be perfect.
yeah, they're all gonna be
No
following.
laws.
They're all gonna be following the laws. They ain't gonna be sleeping with other man's wives.
So, when for those who don't follow the commandments and they go up to the spirit world and they come back, they will get another body of flesh and be back on the earth.
They're gonna come through the seed of the elect.
And they're going to come through the seed of the elect. So, will they be better off as they were before when they come through the seed of the elect?
They're gonna be perfect.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get their stature back. They're gonna
Yeah,
because we're cursed. We don't have our stature like we used to. And a lot of they're not gonna be like fucking obese or anything like that. They're gonna come out.
They're gonna be our children. They're gonna be saved. They're gonna be saved through us.
Because America got our people fucking
McDonald's,
like
Burger King,
Popeyes,
Wendy's.
all obese and shit. With all this bullshit. But our people are gonna be following following the dietary commands. We're gonna be following everything. We ain't gonna.
Fucking Checkers.
Even the 2/3 that died on this side, they actually won't die of diseases. They won't get diseases or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're gonna keep the law
Yeah,
perfect.
everything's gonna be perfect in the kingdom, man.
Now, that's because that's basically talking about the new earth.
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
new heavens and the new earth.
That's right.
Now, will those spirits, will those who come from the seed of the elect and be placed on the new earth, will they live forever or will they die again?
They're gonna live a full age, and a full age is 1,000 years.
All of us are gonna live a full age.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be life and death in the kingdom. Because
Yeah, kinda.
I don't know.
We're not gonna lose our vigor, our strength. or nothing
First
like
of
that.
all,
You ain't gonna die of a heart attack.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna die.
With peaceful rest.
That's why everybody says
You will die.
you're gonna die.
forever.
We're gonna live a full age, right?
Do it all over again?
And do it all over
You'll
again.
have,
babe. That's right.
You have 1,000 years to live, and then when you die, you come back and you get to do it all over again. And you're gonna be like in this kingdom, you think of like all the stuff you can do. You really can't do anything in this. But when the kingdom of heaven is established, there's gonna be anything you want. You can have as many women as you want. You can have the best fruits, the best food. This food now is all polluted and it's smaller than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Well, I think the earth has been cursed.
Yeah, so you're gonna have so many things to do, but like I was always overwhelmed because the churches used to tell me, hey, you're gonna go up to the spirit, you ain't gonna have, you ain't gonna
Or
eat.
you're gonna go to the heaven in the sky.
The heaven,
or the golden streets.
You ain't gonna eat, you ain't gonna die.
Yeah, you ain't gonna
scared.
eat, you ain't gonna sleep.
For me, that kind of scared me. Like you ain't gonna die. You're just gonna keep living forever and ever and ever and ever. And I'm like that's kind of scary. You're gonna just live forever. I mean, what's the objective? I mean, there's gotta be something.
There's there's gotta be more to it.
I mean, I personally, accept the fact more that that you die after living a full age and come back and to do it all over again.
But it ain't gonna be the death that you experience in this kingdom, man.
And you ain't have to worry about that.
You can die from 100 million different ways, man, in this kingdom.
At any
Exactly. I was gonna say that too. When we live that 1,000 years, we're gonna know we're ready to go, man. We're gonna know, and we ain't gonna die of no heart attack, or heart disease,
someone
or
killing us,
cancer, or murder. Yeah, no one. Exactly. Yeah, we're just gonna go right into the spirit.
Our minds are gonna be operating on a higher level too.
Exactly.
So it's gonna be no fear or whatever.
So it's not gonna be a case where we live a full age for 1,000 years and then we come back and we'll still have the same mind that we had.
Oh, we're gonna have a completely different body, different. Because we were all reborn again. We were all living back in the ancient world, but you can't remember that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So really, when you get reborn in the kingdom, you'll have a different body. You know what I mean? I don't know if we'll exactly remember who we were back then, because right now in this kingdom, we actually don't remember ourselves back then. So, but in the kingdom, we're gonna pretty much know everything. So there's some things we can't really touch on. Do you know about that?
Second,
whether or not we're gonna know when we get born back if we were.
Well, the scriptures don't really speak about it, but that's for the Lord to.
Exactly.
For the Lord to decide.
But that's the thing. You will be reborn after 1,000 years. You'll know. You won't have to worry. You won't have to be scared. You won't have to be like at 700 years and think, I might die tomorrow. You're gonna know that you have still.
In this kingdom, you only get up to 70 or 80, man.
Yeah.
If by reason of strength.
Right. Yeah. No, I know.
You're lucky to live past 60.
Think of it. 70 to 80 years to 1,000 years is like you're still a baby.
You got people dying of heart attacks in their 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
Getting strokes in their 20s.
Exactly.
And being born with just all kinds of diseases. Being born blind. The whole life you got to live blind.
Now, this is another question because you were mentioning about being born. What does it mean when you have those kids out in like India, like far corners of the world, they got like 8 arms, 2 faces.
There's menstruous women should bring forth monsters.
Yeah, it's a curse.
That's
a curse. That's a curse.
It's birth defects. Yeah.
And the Lord.
So that is birth defects. I mean, like that doesn't have no significance.
I mean, it does do with
like an explanation within the Bible of like why certain children are born like.
Well, that's the Lord's will.
It does go to what they really are putting into these
water.
Because even the infant death rate is higher because of the fluoridated water. I don't know if you're familiar with fluoride, but it's a rodenticide and a pesticide, and they say that all these areas that got fluoridated water, the infant death rate actually went up. So I mean, these birth defects, everything like that. The Most High did create that, but I mean, it's because of all.
We got to reset. All right, we're getting ready to wrap this up.
This is for those that don't want to follow the Lord. I'm talking about the ones of our nation. Okay. We had a mentality saying, I'm gonna be saved anyway. So why would I serve the Lord?
And get me 2 Peter's the 3rd chapter, and go to the point about hasting. Okay.
2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 8. So be verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation in my land.
Yeah, that's the elect, man. That's the elect. Because we're going to be beamed up into the chariots. All right? We're not going to taste of death. See, the ones that don't
like
hear...
Elijah and Ezekiel?
Yeah, we're not going to go directly into the spirit world. We're going to go into the chariots.
Without dying first.
What's that?
Without dying first?